First thing you want to do is download the Chrome extension. If you just go in and type in Capture Chrome extension, it should come up as one of these top ones. You go ahead and click on that and then click Add to Chrome. Once you've done that, please let Dora know so that she can send you a registration key. This will be an email that you get that you'll enter in so that they can sync you up to our account. Once you have Capture working, you can use it in a couple different forms. The one that I prefer is using it with LinkedIn. So there's a couple ways. If I was looking at a list, for instance, I'm just going to type in a name. I've got a list here, and I could, typically this would probably be more of a company list versus just one person's name. So I'll reach in here to Anthony Reed, and then you can go ahead from his profile. I could go ahead and capture his lead, and it will put it up on here, and then I could go find other people. You can do it from this list view. If I wanted to grab, just here, I don't necessarily have to go into their profiles or anything. I can just search it from there. But what I'm doing is obviously I'm grabbing them and then I'm putting them in the capture, the capture clipboard at this point. So now there's a couple things that I can do with this. So I've got both of them here. If I want to select all of them, I go ahead and select all just up here. And then I can go ahead and enrich this, or researches is another terminology that we use. And we only have basic enrichment credits. Your credits are up here. It's basic and it's premium. Basic goes out and tries to find as best as it can emails and phone numbers. Premium dives a little bit deeper, but we don't have any credits for that. So we can try and go find emails for these two the best we can. So I'm going to do basic research. And it wants a company website. So we obviously don't have one for this Anthony. And the reason is if it were to try and find all the Anthony Smiths in the world, it would have a very difficult time bringing you accurate data. Whereas, so if they have a company website, it knows a little bit better. So I'm going to take this one off. And so you saw I researched it. We've got his email, his phone number that we can use. It does think that it's found a duplicate in our system. I'm going to just grab somebody else here too. To put them on. So I grabbed another one. I'm going to research him really quick. I just highlight him. You can do it on his individual one, and the premium's the kind of left, the half full. So there it pulled up another phone number and email as well for him. Now it thinks it found duplicates. So if I click on details, it will pull down and it will show a little bit more about what details it found on him. Here's the duplicates found down here. It found Anthony Smith at Healing Air. It's obviously not him. Or an Anthony Smith at Smith Mobley. Not him as well, as he has none of those on his profile. So he's not really a duplicate. It's just was concerned that he that he was. You do want to make sure if you have a bunch of them in here and you need to dedupe in Salesforce, you can just click there. It will search them. If I put them in one at a time, it will automatically search for a duplication. But if you wanted to do the entire list, you just click up here and it will look in there. If I wanted to export these into Salesforce, well, before I do that, let's say that they did have a duplicate. Say this was the exact same Anthony Smith. I could just update the record, and then it shows me here. This is what's going to show up in Salesforce. This is what we currently have. This is what Capture found. So it can kind of combine them together and update contacts if you need them to. I'm going to cancel that. If I want to put them both into Salesforce, I've got them both selected. I can go ahead and click this cloud on the individual ones or do them both at the same time. It'll ask how you want to put them in. I'm going to put them in as a lead. It'll ask if there's a potential duplicate, and then do you want to create two leads? I'm going to cancel because I don't want these ones in there. But that's the basic functions of Capture. There's ways that you can upload from an Excel spreadsheet, and that's going to be our next video that we'll